EastEnders former star Toby Alexander Smith, now a jazz singer, surprises fans with a Hollywood role in A Murder Between Friends alongside Joan Collins. Despite his soap character's demise, Toby's life flourishes, recently celebrated with wife Amy Walsh. Meanwhile, on Naked Attraction, host Anna Richardson struggles to keep composure amidst risque antics. BBC EastEnders star lands huge Hollywood role alongside A-list legend. Since Toby Alexander Smith quit EastEnders as the villain Gray Atkins 2 years ago, he has been relatively quiet. But it seems behind the scenes, Toby Alexander, 33, has been making waves in the industry. So much so, the actor, who is married to Emmerdale's Amy Walsh, has landed a role in a Hollywood film titled Murder Between Friends, alongside A-list royalty Joan Collins. Sharing a picture of the cast and crew on Instagram, Toby Alexander is seen posing next to the legendary actress, who made her name in the 80s drama Dynasty. The iconic star, 90, took to social media and wrote alongside the picture, "This was the hashtag secret I posted about several weeks ago. Shooting hashtag Murder Between Friends with this fabulous hashtag cast and crew." The film is still in production and details of Toby's character remain under wraps. Meanwhile, as Toby Alexander continues to rise in his chosen profession, his former character Gray in the BBC soap is currently serving a life sentence for the murders of his wife Chantel, Kush Kazemi, and Tina Carter. Soon after leaving the soap, Toby started working as a jazz and swing singer and was available for private events. Away from the camera, Toby Alexander is happily married to Amy, who is the sister of Girls Aloud singer Kimberly Walsh. The couple share a daughter together named Bonnie Mae. Posting a memory of the couple's wedding, his former co-star Lorraine Stanley recently posted unseen pictures of their wedding last year, in Montenegro. In the snaps, Lorraine gave fans an insight into the celebrations and antics on the dance floor. On the big day, Amy, along with Toby Alexander and their guests partied until the early hours of the morning. Lorraine captioned the picture saying, "Best wedding ever. Thank you for having us, we will tell our grandkids about this one battered #wedding." Lorraine and Toby Alexander's relationship blossomed when she played his mother-in-law and was integral to his downfall amid the brutal domestic storyline. Also in attendance was Shona McGarty, who plays Whitney Dean, as well as Emmerdale stars including Natalie and Jameson, who plays Amy Wyatt, Olivia Bromley, who plays Dawn Fletcher, and Louisa Klain, who plays Maya Stepney. Speaking about the big day, Amy told OK, "It surpassed all my expectations and more. I felt so surprisingly present on the day and loved every second. Now I'm just in pure bliss." Toby Alexander Smith first met Amy in 2019 in the audience of Strictly Come Dancing, and they started dating the following year, and in September 2021, the couple announced they were expecting their first child together. Speaking of their flourishing romance, Toby Alexander said, "So it was about 4.5 hours of, 'You're all right? Do you want me to just wiggle around a little bit?'" They met again in the bar after Strictly ended, and Toby finally plucked up the courage to speak to Amy, despite her being surrounded by sister Kimberly and some of her Emmerdale co-stars. He added, "I wanted to say goodbye to her, and as I looked over, she had the biggest glass of red wine and a packet of roast chicken crisps, and I thought, that is a woman after my own heart." Kat Deely's husband Patrick Kielty left utterly stunned by unexpected moment during filming. Patrick Kielty was utterly gobsmacked after an emotional surprise on the Late Late Show on Friday, which was dedicated to the Gaelic Athletic Association. Patrick's jaw dropped as his 1987 minor team from Down appeared, carrying the iconic Sam Maguire Cup trophy onto the set. Truly astonished, 53-year-old Patrick, who is married to Kat Deely, exclaimed, "No way, no way." He continued in disbelief, "I've been told there is a change of plans, this is not in the script. I knew something was up and didn't know what was up. This is a surprise, it says to read the auto cue, Patty, that's what they are telling me to do." He reminisced, "You may have heard me mention at least 5 times tonight, I do have an All-Ireland medal, yes, I was a sub-goalie on the glorious football championship winning Down minor team of 1987 and some of that team are here tonight." Viewers were completely taken with the show's stunning conclusion and Patrick's heartfelt reaction. One fan commented, "What a lovely end to the Late Late Show." Probably the first time that Patrick Kielty has been left truly speechless. Another chimed in, "A really uplifting and nostalgic Late Late Show tonight. A great lead into the championship. The people you meet and interact with are what it's all about, as seen by the emotion of Patrick Kielty at the end. Some night ahead for them. A third person commented, "Okay, now that's a nice touch. Kielty's down minor team surprising him." Another remarked, "A bit of a toy show moment there. Lovely moment." Someone else chimed in, "Good late that and a nice gotcha at the end." TV couple Kat and Patrick have been married for almost 12 years but first met in the early noughties while working on Fame Academy. Despite becoming firm friends, romance didn't blossom between the couple for 10 years when they embarked on a whirlwind romance, tying the knot after just 9 months of dating. Recalling one of her best ever birthdays that changed everything, Kat told the Late Late Show's Ryan Tubridy in 2020, "There was a night where it was the day before my birthday, I can't even remember what birthday it was now. It was 30-something, Patrick, called me and he spoke to me on the phone. He said, 'Oh, what are you doing for your birthday?' 'I'm just ringing to say happy birthday.' I said, 'Oh, we're going to the Beverly Hills Hotel. We're just going to have a late brunch, it's going to be very civilized. It's a shame you're not here, otherwise, you could come . At the time, Patrick was in a pub in County Down, but dashed to the airport to catch a 7 a.m. flight to LA for the next day. At her birthday brunch, Kat confessed she nearly fell off her chair when Patrick breezed in, confessing at this moment she slightly fell in love with him. The couple tied the knot in 2012 after just 9 months of dating. They exchanged vows at the scenic St. Isidore's College in Rome. However, Kat admitted she was so uninterested in wedding details that she let Patrick take over planning their very chilled-out ceremony. The pair went on to welcome 2 sons, and the rest, as they say, is history. Naked Attraction host Anna Richardson chokes on words as "dirtiest moment ever" unfolds. Naked Attraction's Anna Richardson was left trying to regain her composure after the show descended into its filthiest antics yet. A recent episode featured 42-year-old Luke from West Sussex. A logistics manager who had recently returned from a 7-year stint in the Middle East, Luke was ready to find love, or at least a date, and got to know 6 women standing in the show's iconic pods before he too shed his clothes. What unfolded next prompted one person to take to social media and tweet, "That has to be one of the dirtiest things I've seen on the program." Luke soon invited the women to participate in a game that got people hot under the collar, leaving even the experienced host Anna needing a moment to gather herself. A man with a sweet tooth, Luke was quizzed by Anna about his fondness for eaten mess, to which he enthusiastically responded, "It's a gorgeous dessert," reports the Daily Star. Anna probed further, "Do you like your girl to be able to whip up an eaten mess? I feel as though we might need to see what the girl's whipping skills are like. Are you up for it?" In response, Luke cheekily retorted, "Bring on the cream," and Anna then said to the women in the pods, "Girls, Luke wants to see how you would whip up his favorite dessert. So let's see your whipping skills." Armed with a whisk, they then had to show Luke how well they could whip a bowl of cream, when the person in the blue pod got a bit too enthusiastic and ended up spilling the cream everywhere. Luke exclaimed, "Oh, look at Blue going, fantastic. She's gone next level." Anna, however, was left speechless. She started to say, "We've had," but soon trailed off and burst into laughter. Regaining her composure, she tried again and said, "We've had a spillage." Viewers of the risque show were equally shocked. One fan took to Twitter, now known as X, to say, "That was so funny." Another viewer added, "That has to be one of the dirtiest things I've seen on the program," while a third penned, "Bring on the cream," alongside laughing face emojis. Please subscribe our channel.